What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 60 Civilization World AI only battle. There isn't 60 left anymore. I think there's still about 35, which is quite impressive. Someone commented saying how's it still running so quick? I don't know. My computer's nothing like special. Nowadays it's probably, if you bought it new, it'd be quite cheap. It's quite old. So yeah, I don't really know, but I guess maybe it's just got used to it. I don't know, maybe it's conditioned itself. It's like, my purpose is to run these AI only battles, so I'll just do that all the time. India retake their city, so the Chinook messed up there. Don't know how that happened. Bit weird. Okay. Didn't see that one coming. This is all we've got going on right now, so, I've got to focus on it, unless the Iroquois do manage to get a miracle pulled off. I think if they built a road to here, the tank might be able to just do it. Or if they actually bomb the units, like the tank, they are getting through the units, to be fair. I've just realised there's none left. Yeah, if they kill the final few units, the tank, or a tank, could get close enough to do it, I think. Maybe from, if it could just get to a tile in a decent range, there is a possibility that it will fall at some point. And obviously if that falls, the rest start to probably drop a little quicker, because then they have access to the road. Sorry, hiccup. To the roads. Oh, see, that is big, but they're just nowhere near each other. It's not, that one would have been... Why couldn't it have been like Mongolia v Japan? Or Indonesia v Japan? Poland, Mongolia? I don't know, something. But no, Poland v Japan does not matter at all. And Indonesia, I mean, they have planes, which is obviously... That's about it. They're not going to get to Mongolia. This city's cut off by at least 3 different civs. 4. So, nothing's really going to happen there either. Wow. How the heck are these cities so big? 10, 14 population. That is impressive. I'll give them some credit for that. And the Chinook do re-grab this island again. So a few more sea tiles going their way. Oh, I really wish we had info addicts. I don't even know why it doesn't work. And you can't... I don't know. With the 60 civs, I don't know, maybe there's too many. Rhodesia v Japan, again, they have so many units. That is ridiculous, but they're not really putting them to much use. Just sat here, doing nothing. The Zulu have fallen behind on tech quite a bit. I'm surprised Rhodesia has kept them around. Congo's been split in half, but they're still here. Who knows? Maybe forever. In fact, the Congo somehow have better infantry units than Rhodesia. Unless these are infantry replacements, and maybe not. Not sure though. Exactly. Nope. Songhai still going? Oh man, come on. Mali v Mongolia and Japan. Again, doesn't really matter. I don't think Mali's got some hidden death navy fleet out this way. So I think those guys are safe. But it's starting something. Maybe someone will join in just because they think, oh, Mali's involved, I'll join in, even though Mali is not going to do anything. We can hope. We can really hope that something's going to happen. Don't know what they're doing now. All their units moved. It's still their turn. There we go, next turn. But yeah, we're back to the 20 minutes today, I think. We're going to go to 295, and then we'll get to 300 tomorrow. That'll be it. Sort of. Then there'll be a vote that will last about a week, a set of votes, and then in about the weekend I will try and get to turn 400. It's a good time for me to just leave my PC on. While I'm here all the time, I can sort of keep an eye on what's going on, and then boom, we will be turn 400. I'll show you the results and maybe do a little shout out. I will do the shout outs, but that'll be the best time to do them. For anyone who predicted right, I mean, I felt there is a winner in this game. I'm not sure. I think you'd have to, there is probably a winner, like a clear one. I'll leave it up to you to vote, and if you want to screw them out of the victory, that's fine. But yeah, the Iroquois probably are the winner. I don't know. They win every category apart from science, and I mean that might have changed as well at this point. I don't know. Let's have a look. See what it looks like. We got some time. Got about, wow. When you think about it, we've got 36 minutes till the end. Mali's now overtaken in soldiers. So they have finished the tech tree, Mali, so they've got every possible technology. I don't know if the Iroquois have as well. I don't think it would ever change because Mali got there first. Oh, the Chinook have now got the most land. What? How? Oh, sea tiles are included. So yeah, they've been grabbing all the sea. All these tiles count. And I mean, you know, they took a lot of Australia, so... But like, all of this counts as land, even though it's obviously sea. So just bear that in mind. Like, they're still growing pretty much every turn. I mean, the Iroquois are as well, but... It's more limited, it's forced out this way. Whereas Chinook sort of growing in all directions. There's actually still land tiles for the Chinook to grab up this way. But yeah, that's a surprise. I mean, I didn't really notice at first because they're grey. Do they show up anywhere else? No, I've just missed them. I doubt it. But we may as well look. There's nothing else going on. Particularly, you know, the Iroquois do win population, crop yield, production, and gold. Mapuchean lost. I don't know how. I killed them before we even started. Korea pieced out with Japan. Oh, and something happened. I'll show you in a sec. Russia is last. That's happiness. And then we're last for science. Okay. When I say we're, me on a submarine. Japan did manage to take Busan in a peace deal. So that's not great for Korea. That's a nice little late victory for Japan. I don't doubt they'll be in the top 10, but pretty cool for them, I guess. I feel like they won't make it to turn 400. Chinook, or maybe while they eat the Jar or Mongolia. Probably not Mongolia, just because they only have one coastal city, but you know, the Jar, Indonesia, someone else, they'll team up and take them out or something. But that was pretty cool. And that just leaves Korea with Seoul. We'll see if they hold on to that. Obviously, Japan can now sort of protect them. No one can really get through here, so it's sort of the Jar has to do it at this point. Mongolia obviously were helping before, but they've seemed to have given up, wasting their time. Fair enough. I'd probably do that too. They do have plenty of planes. Are they all older planes? Yeah, they're all sort of the first generation of planes. Okay. Mali's turn. This is when Mali goes and takes out Japan and Mongolia before the end. That'd be pretty crazy. I'd probably have to give them first place in my mind at that point. But I don't think they can get over there in 8 turns. So doubt we'll see that happen. They probably could just pay a load of people to join in. That wouldn't surprise me. Also, it's pretty impressive that Iroquois are doing so well still, and haven't like deleted loads of units, because they are only able to trade with themselves. Like, there is no trade routes for this. I mean, they obviously have a lot of resources to sell. They got to keep people happy as well. And I think they were winning on approval. Might be wrong. Oh no, I'm winning on approval. But yeah, average is 99%, which I'm guessing means almost everyone. I think to get 100%, you need like over 5 or 10. It doesn't need to be like a ridiculously high amount of happiness. I don't really know how it's calculated, but I think that's like basically saying Russia is unhappy at that point, is why it's so low. And, you know, you can sort of see why. There's not too many luxuries, and there is a whole lot of population. Bear that in mind for other series that are going on right now. If you do want to see me playing as Russia and you haven't started watching it yet, would recommend it. I'm off to a very good start, I think, in that one. Better than my start in the Canada Let's Play. Although the Canada one, I think I'm turning that around. I think I'm going to be fine. I just get worried. Civ 6 is a very different game to Civ 5. I'm beginning to really understand the differences. Bear in mind, I've hardly actually played. If you look at how much Civ 6 I've actually played, it's not that much compared to Civ 5. Although Civ 5 is obviously a lot of time watching as well. But, you know, you develop a good understanding, I guess. Chile, gonna do anything? Just gonna sit there, do nothing. Fair enough. Wouldn't blame you. Don't really know. I mean, they could probably go after the Inca at this point. This would be a good time to do it. While you've got some help. I'm surprised the Chinook haven't got involved again. They should be all over this, just conquering everything. They're probably the biggest disappointment right now. Like Mali, I mean, obviously Mali could just go and conquer all of Africa if they wanted, I guess. So that's maybe a bit harsh. But the Chinook have so many options against weak civs. Like the Iroquois have to fight the Sioux, or struggle through to the Inca. I mean, they could go after Argentina and stuff as well. Or then Britain and Mali. And Britain is sort of the same, but on the other side of the sea, they'd have to fight Poland. Or the Iroquois, which they probably don't want to do. Mali are in a better spot, I guess, but probably still scared of the Iroquois. Never mind, there we go. Finally we get something we can watch. The UK and Poland versus Sweden. Now Poland doesn't have any boats, so this is mostly going to be a UK effort. They don't have any planes either. So the UK will be the one to probably take Stockholm. And there we go, the Jar. We'll finally go after Korea. Let's see if this is successful. They got 8 turns to make it stick and try and influence your decisions. I would imagine the Jar are in the top 10. I don't know. I'm just going to use score. Where's it gone? I hope the list comes back. Where is the Jar? Obviously I don't actually know what 10th place is, but I mean you can kind of guess. 820. They're below the Sioux. It shows you how harsh it looks for the Sioux. Like, they have not been that bad at all. Like, they're actually really good. But obviously they're just next to 2 Civs who are doing even better. It looks like they're really bad. But yeah, even the Sioux are mega strong. 20, 25, 22, 17, 18. Population, huge. 19 there as well. I don't know why they never killed the Aztecs. I'm guessing they didn't want to border the Chinook and the Iroquois anymore than they already do, which I do understand. But hopefully this UK stuff maybe gives us some new wars. I don't know, Sweden's obviously pretty small. They're kind of important, but they are pretty small. It looks like the UK, Poland are still a team. Poland and Russia seem to be very friendly. Still have open borders, for Russia at least. So probably not going to see anything huge rip Europe apart just yet. We'll see as more of the little nations in between disappear. Once Sweden's gone, then it will just be those 3. You imagine something might happen by turn 400, which will be exciting. Get to see what happens. Songhai v Egypt doesn't really matter at all. Mongolia, are they gonna? I don't know if they ever pieced out with Korea. They could come back now, make more of an effort. Probably not going to happen. The Jar, they have a nuke. I think the problem is I don't think they can use it without declaring war on Japan. On Seoul, obviously they could put it here, do a bit more damage. Korea has a settler. A bit brave. Not brave, what's the word? I mean, a bit just, I don't know, unlikely, optimistic that you're going to fight. Oh my goodness, those citadels. Very optimistic. There is only one bit of land really left, and you'd have to get open borders with the Chinook, plus a load of other people, and then not have the Chinook steal it off you afterwards. But who knows? Poland's throwing a few units in the sea. I mean, they've got enough to do it. I don't know. So if Russia would get involved again, take this opportunity. Probably not, mainly because most of their units are nukes. not be an efficient way of taking Stockholm, I imagine. Just throwing nukes at it. Maybe. How are the Chinook doing? Yep, that was good timing. And they conquer the 4th island. 1 to go. Jakarta is up to 37. How is it growing that quickly? Moscow, I thought Moscow was catching up, but no. Jakarta's grown too in the time Moscow has not grown. But there you go. That is impressive. I mean, Indonesia has some huge cities. 25, 22, 18. Okay, here we go. Great Britain. How much damage can they do in a turn when their planes are nearby? None. They move them away. You're making it really hard for me to defend you, Britain. You really are. Please. I just want to win this Chinook Britain argument. I think I've lost it now. And I probably agree with... I do agree now. But, so I've just got to hope. They do have helicopters. That's finally a technological development about 60 turns later. Don't know what was going on there. Maybe they had no science. Maybe they were in a revolution the whole time. I don't know. Something like that was going on. Let's see what Mali... Are they producing anything for us? Nope, nothing. What was the upcoming session? Banning nutmeg and unembargo in the Iroquois. I wonder who proposed that one. Yes, no surprises there. See how that goes. I mean, I don't think you rarely see it get appealed without a human player playing some key role in it. I don't think it will happen here. I don't really know who's got the votes, but there's so many civs. Even if you have the most votes, it's not the biggest thing in the world. Arabia and India teaming up again after their war to go after the Mayans. Glad to know they know their geography and who's close by. Good job, guys. Ethiopia, haven't really paid them much attention. They've not really done much. Piecing out with... Wow, Kilwa was in this game. I can't even believe that. Just forgotten about them. Ethiopia pieced out with Egypt. Not much again going on. How did the Jar do? Didn't really get much going this turn. Move some more boats in though. India, Siam, and the Songhai v the Mayans. Again, not too big. Mongolia v Egypt, not too big. Mongolia v the Mayans, no. None of this stuff really matters. I guess the Iroquois, that would be the one that matters. Okay, this might happen soon. That tank just needs to stay at full health and close enough that when a path is clear, it can roll on in. I don't think it's too difficult. But we'll see. The Huns v the Mayans. No, it's not what we wanted. Come on. Ethiopia joining in. Everyone's joining in. I don't know what the Mayans did to the rest of the world. I think they've had the worst game ever, but they're still here. Obviously, people aren't keen on that one. Just get rid of them. Will the Zulu join in? Oh, that's the next big question. I can't believe the UK moved all their planes away. What was the point? That was the way you were going to take the city, and now they're all down here. You're literally friends with each other. Why are you so scared of Poland? Doesn't make sense, but there we go. Will Stockholm fall? I mean, Poland actually has managed to power drop troops in, which gives them more of a chance of taking it. So probably a big mistake from the UK, especially if Poland, just to grab Stockholm, because at that point I think Poland would probably be ahead of the UK as well. Apart from the fact the UK has oil and Poland does not. No battleships, just destroyers in these patches of ocean they do have. Don't know how they got some of these, must have been with open borders. You can't build it out of a puppet. Ethiopia v the Mayan. I think I said about that one. Let's see how the Jar do. I think they go after Great Britain, so let's watch that first. Will they do any big damage? Probably not. Won't get my hopes up. Nope, not even started. The Jar v Korea. Is this going to lead to something? Or Han, as they've been called for almost the whole game now. I don't know what happened to all the dynasty changing. That's obviously stopped. Okay, no real siege will begin. I'm guessing sort of next episode. So good. At least we've got a few things to focus on in the final episode. It was getting a bit long-winded, but there we go. We will reach the end with something to look at. Maybe Mali can give us one more. Go after Mercuria. You want to. Nothing against Mercuria. They might be in the top 10 for all I know. But yeah, it would be cool just to see Mali do something, I guess. See, positioning is semi-important. It's going to just be for score. It's going to decide where you come in the vote, to when people can actually vote on you. But that will be it for. So yeah, some civs will there's certain civs can't finish last. So there's like a lower cap. There isn't an upper cap. If you want to vote the civ that maybe should be 10th into first, be my guest. That's fine. That's what this is for. That's why we're having a vote. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you're not new but you haven't already, maybe check out my other new channel, More Geo, which will be for all the non-civ and strategy game content that I might make. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.